Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of the Arkham Gauntlet. Today we're in the Forgotten Age. And we're on Boundary Beyond. The Boundary, broken. Ishtaka is already up and about when you awaken, donning her traditional armor, her bow on her back, and a long blade at her side. Something is wrong, she states cryptically. I only meant to peer through the Boundary. Her eyes are bloodshot, her face pale as a ghost. You suspect she hasn't slept all night. It matters not. It is time you witness the fate that will befall humanity if we fail. 8 Doom advances. Crossing the threshold, as you depart the hotel, you realize that the landscape of the city has been altered. Silver lightning crackles in the sky overhead, and the earth rumbles deep below your feet. Monstrous, polypus entities float just below the clouds. What is going on? You yell at Itaka over the whistling wind. What is this place? One future, she replies enigmatically. After the first one of those enters play by exploring and successfully advance. It's a brain check if I remember correctly. So, unfortunately, neither of our team is good at that kind of thing. Let me just make sure our trauma's okay. Yeah, 1 and 1. Okay, well, you're gone. I keep the easy mark. And then I don't think I need the emergency cash. We don't need the fine clothes. Do I want the well-connected? Probably not. And I don't think we want the breaking and entering either. It could be really good. But I think I want to, like, dig for a lockpicks or something like that. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is really good. These two together are very nice. Oh, what's our location? Discard a card from your hand with a total cost of at least 5 to explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a location with a matching location symbol in the upper left corner, place it on top of this location. I'm pretty sure this was the one that's just hand size, so this is the one that we're going to try to go for. Over here, I think I'm going to keep the kill spell. I think I'm also going to keep the teddy bear, and then we're going to mulligan everything else. Yeah, I think this hand's pretty good. We don't have any way to deal with the Mythos card, sorry, the agenda flip, or the act flip, but that's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I'm pretty sure we're going to play lockpicks. I start with extra resources because of Alejandro, for anyone who might be wondering. And then for my last action, I think I'm an easy mark. We're going to gain 2 resources and just not draw our weakness. Ooh! That's a really good draw. Okay. So I think Silas is going to move in here. See if my thing was right. Take a horror, draw 2 cards. If you have 6 or more cards in your hand, okay, we can explore. Alright. So then I think what we're going to do is we're going to play the Keepsake. And I think we're also going to play the Fire Axe. Okay. We'll go upkeep. Reckless certainly isn't terrible. This is actually probably the best time for it. Let's see what our encounter cards are. There are no cultist enemies in play. That's actually supposed to be in here, huh? It's not just... Alright, we'll take a horror. And this is going to gain Surge. No one's poisoned, because we brought literally 100 pounds of medicine with us. Test Brain 1. This test 1 gets +1 difficulty for each ancient location in play. If you fail... Okay, well... I mean, I'm going to commit the Reckless, because best case scenario, we pass. Worst case, we fail, and this gets shuffled into the deck, which is really bad. But we have no other way around it. Ooh! The day is starting off not well. Alright, so let me add another one of those to my deck. Okay, you know, rough start. Such a mean encounter card, yeah. I think it should, I do think that if they designed this card today, this card would only have this effect if it was drawn from the encounter deck, not the explore deck. It being in the explore deck is kind of poopy. Alright, well, this is going to come back to my hand. What do we got over here? Spawn it. Alright, we're going to search for an cultist enemy and draw it. So we have these guys who are going to spawn at empty locations. We have the Acolyte, who is also a problem. Honestly, the Acolytes are pretty soft draws. Acolytes notably are actually possible for us to kill. We have to get through a lot of shit. Silas could draw this guy and just try to like fight his way through it. We have to do 3 attacks because of the thing, so it's probably not worth it. And they spawn just normally. They just draw normally, huh? I mean, Silas could move in here. 1, 2, the Temple Runes, maybe. I guess it's... I mean, the Acolytes are soft. We have to get through this giant pile of resources. Do you by chance be a cultist? Oh, you're not. Okay, okay. Okay. I think it's gonna be an Acolyte. As much as I want to draw them later, I think these guys are pretty even in terms of difficulty. Right now, I think this one's better. Okay. Well, I think Silas is going to move here. Silas is going to move into this location. Double action explore. Okay. And then we're going to attack him. And it does seem like a bit of overkill, I will admit this, but we are going to spend 3 resources on this. So that puts us at 11-3. We get to draw 2 cards. Okay, 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Let's just give this a little shuffle. Let's just give this a little shuffle. We're pulling this back to our hand for sure. And I suppose that's just life, isn't it? That's just life. That we just get 2 auto fails for our first few tests of the game. Okay. Well, I think we spend 3, and we play Lola Santiago. I think that's important for this. We then move down here, and we're going to investigate. We're going to commit this. We're going to go 10-3. -4. So we succeed by 3, so we can look at the top 3 cards of our deck. And I'll take, probably just the economy. We probably need more money. And then that goes away. Okay. This guy's going to ding Silas, and then we can go upkeep. Alright. Over here, this guy gets pumped to the frickin' moon. And we'll put that guy there. Okay. Well, Silas, you got some work to do, brother. You got some work to do. I think what we want to start with is... I mean, we'll investigate at 10-3. Okay. So we have 11-3, so we got to look at the top 8 cards of our deck for a card. I mean, I think I want to grab the easy marks. We're then gonna, I think, draw a card. Okay. And then for our last action, we're gonna explore. Because we have 6 cards in our hand. So we are looking for a square. Or this timeline destabilization again. Okay, well we have no brain symbol, so we're just going 2-1. Alright, so we will take another damage and a horror. And we're going to just shuffle this back in. That's Arkham, baby. Over here, we're going to spend 1-2. We're going to go 9-3. Reveal another token. I mean, we pass, but this... it's working hard. It's working very hard in order for me to lose. And then we're going to go 6, so we have 11-4. Do we actually think something is wrong with the token puller in this fucking, thing, man? It's actually wild. Okay, well, we're gonna take a damage again, and then we're gonna go upkeep. Alright. Sure. We're going to evade you for sure, and then we're going to try to get some stuff on this location. Okay. You know what, Place of Doom, the sooner this is done, the sooner I can maybe stop drawing, stop drawing autofails. Because we've actually drawn, like, it's been a crazy amount of autofails. That's nuts. We have had, what, like, 3 autofails and, like, 3 squids? It's nuts. Alright, well, we're going to try to evade this guy. We're going to go 5 to 2. Okay, he's evaded. We're going to try to explore. Looking for a square. Hit everything but a square. There we go. Okay, so we do have one of these. Alright, so we're going to swap these 2 out. Alright, so this one is... Sorry, that happens when it's a little bit smooth. Okay, stop freaking snapping. Man, just be normal. Alright, after in this play, each investigator this location takes up direct damage. Who needs it? Who needs it? And then while you're investigating, if you have 3 or fewer health, it gets -2 Shroud. Okay, very fun. We then have to advance this, and we're going to have to take a brain check for sure. The investigator just put the location to play by exploring must test brain 4. If they fail, we must add a basic madness or injury and shuffle into the deck. In the distance, light seeps through a wide crack in the ground. As you approach it, you realize the chasm is not natural at all. Below, you see the sky as if you were peering into a reflection of the clouds above. Wisps of gray smoke emerge from the chasm, giving off a familiar, bittersweet scent. You step through and resist the urge to vomit as the world spins upside down. When you open your eyes again, you're in another place. Not somewhere, but some when. Alright, we're going to go 2 to 4, and we're going to get an Elder Sign. Ooh. Oh, man. No, honestly, I think that this is fucked. I actually do. It happens in other games too. You always draw the same card in Tabletop Simulator when you shuffle. I think there's something up with it. Anyways, let's get a random madness or injury. Fight or activate. Okay. We have an arm injury, so I'll need to add that into this Trish deck. Injury in Trish. Not much, Jenny Barnes and Noble. Just, continuing to do the conspiracy theory that there is actually something legitimately wrong with the shuffler for the Chaos Bag in Tabletop Simulator. I don't know. It's just, it's a little unfortunate. I think it's Tabletop Simulators, not the bags. I'm gonna tout this conspiracy theory until the end of days. Alright, 10 to 3. Alright, we've only drawn auto fails, like +1s. We've drawn so many of those compared to the others. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, we just succeed by 8, so we'll look at the top 8 cards of our deck. I think I want this Crack the Case. We'll discover an additional clue at this location. And then I think I'm going to crack both cases to go up to 10. Okay. Alright, Silas, do you want to actually kill this guy? We're going to go 7. We're going to go 10 to 4. Nice. He's dead. We'll draw a card off the Daring. I think then we move in here and we just punch this guy. I don't think that's bad. We can attack, what, at 8 to 3? Yeah, alright, cool, let's do it. We'll move in here. And we'll punch this guy with this brute force at 8 to 3. Cool, he's dead. You'll love to see it. Alright, then we'll go upkeep. I kind of like that. Oh, I kind of like that, too. We probably want to save up for it if we can. Alright, 5 of 8. Before I forget, does the Harbinger show up in this one? The Harbinger shows up in this one, right? Any empty location? Sure, you can go here. Ooh, yeah, this one's always spooky. This one is a Hex and a Hazard. Hey, we have Grizzled for this, so we'll go 5. 5 to 3. Is this bad if I lose an action? Must either lose an action or take 1 horror. You know what? I think if we pull this back, we place a Doom on this guy. Is that bad? No, it's not. So yeah, we're going to pull this back, and I'm going to lose an action. I'm okay with losing 1 action. I don't want to take a bunch of horror, but I'll lose an action. Okay. So I think Silas will move in here. This guy has a Doom on him, by the way. And then we're going to attack him. We have 7 to 2. Seems good. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. The Chaos Bag heard me. It heard me. Alright, so Trish is going to move in here. Trish is going to spend 2 to play the Expedition Journal. And then I think we're going to do an Explore action here, which costs us 1 extra. So we have additional actions. We can spend 1 on this, which is good. So now we can explore here. Alright, so we are looking for a Circle or a Treachery card. I'll place a Doom on the current agenda. Alright, so Window to Another Time is off the list. So now we just have 2 timeline destabilizations, a Lost in Time and a Tear in Time. What would you think of playing digitally but revealing tokens through a physical token bag and showing the result on your camera? That actually could be fun. That could be fun to try. I don't know if I actually honestly believe my conspiracy theory, but I kind of do. I kind of do honestly believe it. I think we lose a survival instinct here. But I don't actually believe it, but I think I do. I think I do. Alright. Yes, okay. This one. Put that motherfucker there. Oh, he's got the Doom already. So we can just ignore this guy this round. Alright, well, Trish, you're going to explore. So this will only cost us 1 action. This game, man. This scenario. Alright. Is this a Hex? Yeah, okay. So, Silas can help. So this puts us at 5 to 2. That's probably as best as we can do, right? Can we go up 1 more? No, we don't got any brain symbols. I probably want to get this down. Alright, that's done. That'll come here. We must spend it there. I do think I am going to spend another 2 actions to do that again. We have to get locations out, right? We need to get 3 of them. Hey! Okay. Alright, so this one is, after enters play, shelve your discard pile into your deck, discard cards to the top of your deck until a weakness is discarded, and draw that weakness. Right, okay. So we shuffle our discard pile into our deck, which is actually kind of sick. And then we discard cards until a weakness is discarded. Okay. So then we just lose 2 resources. That's actually not too... That's actually pretty soft. That's the weakness you want to hit there. Okay. Now Silas, I think, is going to just spend 2, gain 2, and then play the Harpoon. And then we just stop there. We go hello. And then we go upkeep. I have to lose a card. I think realistically it's going to be this thing that doesn't commit for anything. Alright. What are you doing here? The Harbinger's alive. Spawn at the location furthest from all investigators. Can he actually spawn with me, please? I actually would like for him to be at my location, which is kind of wild for me to think, but that is what I think. So that guy's going to spawn here. If there are 6 or more, there's only 4. And it enters play with 2 damage on it. Almost there, chat. We're almost there. I think this guy's going to die this scenario. Oh, I guess I should read the flavor. Following the no telltale flash of light, a sudden explosion of thunder blasts across the sky, causing you to jump in shock. As though you're drawn from the sound, a streak of silver lightning crashes down from the clouds, ripping a tear in the world before you. Through this tear, a familiar creature emerges. It hisses in anger and raises its gilded spear to attack. Alright. 5 doom advances. Ishtaka's strength continues to wane as you journey through the strange vision. You've never seen her this troubled. She's often distracted, peering about as though any moment the answer will appear before her. From time to time, she mutters strange phrases to herself. How could that have happened? The answer will be with the ancients. Someone else is here. I know it. Just normal things. Normal things. Okay, let's see our evil cards. No one's poisoned, so that's going to surge into... Hey! That's a really... Oh, sorry, I guess... Sorry, this one's 1, 2... 1, 2... Yeah, so it's all the same. Alright. So Silas could get poisoned here. This is not the time. This is not the time for you. Just so you know, this is not the time for you to be here. I understand why you're here, but this is not the time. I guess Silas actually doesn't need to even risk it. We just do spend 2 to break and enter. And we'll commit this Reckless, which puts us at 10 to 2. -5, so we succeed by 3. I will look at the top 3 cards of our deck. Give me this. So, because we succeeded by 2, we automatically evade an enemy at our location. We'll evade this guy. And we'll discover an additional clue here. So this one, if there are one or more enemies at a location with Doom on them, you cannot damage those enemies or discover clues at your location. So we want to get all these clues before it's too late. Is kind of what I'm hearing here. Okay, and then this goes. I mean, we'll lockpicks, right? We'll lockpicks our location. We have 10 to 2. Nice, we'll grab a clue. And I mean, we might as well just Lola up the last clue. And I think we want to use this other breaking and entering over here potentially. I mean, it depends on how if Silas is able to kill this guy this turn. I don't think Silas can kill both of them, but now he has lost his retaliated alert, so Silas can be a lot more risky, so a lot less worried about doing it perfectly here. Um... What do we do with our last action? We don't move up here. That would be bad. We could play the Well-Connected. We also could play the Osucation. We actually don't need to play the Osucation. I could easy mark. If we draw our agents, that would be really bad. Just shuffling, because I don't know if I shuffled off my cigarette case. If we easy mark, we could Well-Connected, but like Well-Connected is about to get bad. I could gain a resource. It's not great, but I'll take it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to brute force this guy. We have 8 to 3. Cool. He's dead. And then we're going to attack this guy at 7 to 3. I'm going to go 8 to 3. Cool. This will come back naturally. We'll put 2 damage on this guy. And then I think we're going to attack him 6, 8 to 3 with the harpoon this time. Sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3. I guess we could just go like this, right? So we can go 7 to 3. I think that's fine. Yeah, because this will just come back naturally, and that's 2 more damage on this guy. Okay, that's actually pretty comfortable. Okay, so then this guy's gonna move here. This guy's gonna come up on me, and then we're gonna go upkeep. That's not great. Trish is gonna have to help with that, I think. But the only problem is we don't really have a good window in which we can do this because of this Harbinger. So how do we get out of this okay? Place a Doom on this guy. And then we're going to test... Take 2 Horror. So we're going to go 2 to 3. I'll go 4 to 3. Yeah, that's all we can do. A lot of +1s. I'm noticing those too. I won't just talk about only the auto fails. All right, that's also a problem. Okay, so what do we do here? I hate the Explorer on this one. Because especially because we still have 3 cards in here. Because we have like 2 hits and 3 duds. Maybe we have to check out what this one is. How do we help Silas? Do we have to clear this out? Do we have to clear this out and like make camp here? Probably that's the line, right? We move here. So we clear this out for Silas, and then we move in here. That's probably the right way of doing this. Silas is then going to attack this guy, and we're going to go 7 to 3. Cool. So we'll come back naturally, and then this guy's going to go on our victory display. Not terrible. Then I think we move in here and we like gain a resource. Yeah, okay. Okay. And then this guy can come in here. Because we want to kill this guy. Okay. Upkeep. Okay. Upkeep. Okay. Alright, we're at 3 of 5. Hey, it's the old favorite. Timeline destabilization. I can help with the Beloved to go 4 to 3. That's probably worth it. I don't think it's going to pass, but we can hope. No, okay, we fail. So let me just put another one of those back in there. Okay, we can't pull that back. But then this is going to get shuffled into there. So we get damage and a horror. I mean, it's not going awful. Like, I think it's going pretty okay. It's just unlucky that we've hit 3 of those. Any empty location. You can go up here. You can go here. Okay. So what can we not do? Parlay, draw, or investigate. Say no more, fam. Say no more. Okay. So what I think we're going to do is Silas is going to move in here. Silas is going to attack this guy with a stunning blow. And we're going to go 6, 7, 8 to 3. Beat the -5. Woo! Alright, this guy's going to take 1 damage, and he's going to be exhausted. So I think then what we do now is we're going to attack this guy with the harpoon for our last action. And we can go 6, we can go 8 to 3. I actually can pull this back and still deal 2 damage to this guy. Is an auto evade a successful evasion? I thought it wasn't. It would be great if it was. But I was under the impression that they're different. If they're the same, I'm not going to say no. I mean, we got 2 on them. That's really nice. Because then we actually have the same math. We have the same math for the next one, too. Which is good. Which is good. Because I think the goal is simple, right? We just got to get this fucker out of here. If we can get this fucker out of here, then that's, like, important. We also have to kill this guy next turn. Which means we'll have to probably get rid of this Words of Power. But maybe Trish can evade him. If we find a location on this, Trish can use a breaking and entering. And then, like, clear that Words of Power. I think that's our line, right? So Trish is going to move in here. Trish is going to take the free Explore and discard 5 cost of cards. I think you're more important than you. And we just got to hope it hits. I don't think it's going to. I have the worst luck with this Explore deck, so... Hey, let's go! Off the top! Off the top! That's actually huge. Oh, shit. Slight problem that you might be noticing. Chad, do you see the slight issue that we're dealing with here? So I think at this point now, it's more important for us to just get these clues, right? Stop being such a drama queen. There we go. Because if we get these clues, we'll have what we need. Because then we can just ignore the doom and we can just, like, go into the last phase of the game, right? There are 4 resources on this. There are 4 lights. It might still be better to clear this out, and then we can, like, do something with this guy next turn. That's probably the better play. Because then Silas can maybe go and kill this guy. 1, 2. We don't want... I know for a fact we do not want to be on this location when the agenda flips. I have internalized that in my brain. I'll forget it that when I play this like 4 months from now. But right now, that's locked in my brain and it will never leave. Because if we clear this, Silas can move here and here and kill this guy. And then Trish can break in and enter in against the Harbinger, which is actually kind of sick. I think that's better. So we get rid of that for Silas. Hey, let's do Dunsparce. How's it going? And this guy's going to stand up on Trish. We're going to go upkeep. Okay. We're at 4 of 5. Evil card over here is an Acolyte. I think at this point now it doesn't matter. So we're just going to try to get rid of him. Because we actually can't get... We just want to get these then. Over here. Should have got the clues last turn, apparently. We don't have a window. Ah, I should have just got the clues. I should have just got the fucking clues, man. Chat, what do you do here? What do we do? We're going to lose a turn. Do we try to maybe get through this? I actually can't do another exploration. I actually don't have 5 cost worth of stuff in my hand. I wish I had a window. I could just use Lola, grab the clues if I had a window here. That's really unfortunate, man. Frick. Alright, well I guess Ishtaka is not going to be cool with us. I could have done it. I could have done it. That's actually a nightmare. Alright, I guess we... just advance. Because if we advance, we actually don't get punished by this. Should have just got the clues. I'm actually, like, fucking pissed with myself. I'm actually really upset at myself that I did that. Okay. Alright, the silver flashes of lightning become more frequent and the sky starts to split open. I mean, it was a good line, right? It was a good line to give us an extra turn to potentially get there, right? It was the right thing to do. Thunder rumbles in the distance, and you watch as the skyline of both cities, the present-day city and its ancient predecessor, are consumed in a giant stone maw. 6 pillars surround the cavernous opening, each glowing vibrantly. A red hue erupts from the center of the opening, and the ground shakes with the force of an earthquake. We've seen enough. We must get out of here while we still can, Ishtaka shouts for the first time since meeting her with a trembling voice. Find each location and play with no clues on it. Add those locations to the victory display. Each investigator loses all of our clues. Alright, then for each present-day location in play, search the exploration deck for a location with a matching location symbol in the upper left. I mean, on the plus side, we don't get hit by any of these forced effects, which is really nice. After enters play, place 1 doom on the nearest enemy. It's not. We have to be there. So this is the nearest enemy. Good God. Good God. Yeah, we can put... sorry, what's the other one? We have this one. Yeah, sure, that one. No, this one's fine. The shroud's not a problem. This one. Sure, we can grab this one. We need this one. And then it's -2 brain. Sure. Okay. I'll spawn the set aside Padma over here. And then remove these. Alright. Shtaka points to the temple in the distance, shouting over the raging storm. It was her. She was the one trapping us here. She's known all along. One way or another, if you want to go back home, you have to slip through the rift Padma entered from. If she is defeated, we advance. If investigators in Templo Mayo send the requisite number of clues, we advance. We need 4 of them. This one is Alejandra's former critic stands atop the steps of the main temple, her true self revealed to you. Silver streaks of lightning wind through her open arms. Coiled about her feet is an army of hissing cobras. Only the chosen can find the nexus. Only I am worthy. Alright. While she is ready, clues cannot be discovered from each ancient location. After you have flip 1 of your clues to your doom side, otherwise take 3 horror. Like caramba. Okay. So Silas could move 1, 2. And we can attack her. We can go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. And then Trish can grab 2 clues at this location. Okay. I think that's kind of sick. No, we can't discover clues here because of this. So we have to solve this problem first, I think. Yes. Okay. So Silas... Does the snake still have doom on it? It does. So, the Silas could solve the words of power. Oh, but also breaking and entering is not an automatic evade. So it's actually probably better if Silas just nukes her, right? Nukes this thing. So Silas is going to attack. We have 9. Alright, so what is this? 6, 5, 6... Sorry, we only have this. I was doing my math wrong the whole time. That sucks, but what can you do? I don't think it ever mattered. I don't think we ever succeeded by 0 on a test. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 3. Maybe we save a resource and we do Opportunist instead. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 3. Cool. We need this to go through. This is going to come back to our hand naturally. This guy is going to take a damage and going to get a resource on him. And then... This is an if you succeed. So this happens before we get the clue. Oh no, it's after. After is if... is after is before if, right? Just normal, easy math. All right, so for our last thing, our next action, we're going to attack this guy. We have 5 to 3, 7 to 3, 8 to 3. Cool. We'll return this to our hand. And this will come back naturally, right? Because we have 5 minus 2. Sorry, we have 6 minus 2. Yeah, okay, so this will come back. This guy's going to take 2 damage. And he's gone. He's gone. Okay, and then Silas moves here. I think Trish is going to move in here, and we're just going to clear this out. Upkeep. Upkeep. I actually don't think it matters. I actually don't think it matters. Shuffle. How about this expedition? No, non-story asset. How about this lucky cigarette case? Thank you for your service. Much appreciated. Silas? Oh, that's fine. We can take some horror here. We're going to go 2 to 3. Yeah, we're going to take 3 horror. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. I have a plan. And I think it's good. I think it's good. Trish moves in here. Trish is going to play breaking and entering. So we have 10 to 4. I would like to go 12 to 4. Okay. You know, that's, once again, I'm going to shuffle this. It always just, it's a thing. Draw no elder signs, mind you. No elder signs, but we've drawn 5 auto fails in this scenario. That's okay, though, because we can spend 2 to play Obfuscation. I don't think that matters, actually. So what I think we do then is we actually just try to evade you. I actually don't think I needed to play this. We're going to try to evade you. We have 5, 6, 7, 8 to 3. Cool. You're evaded. And then we're going to use Lola to grab 2 clues at this location. And then Silas is going to place place a doom on an enemy to discover 2 clues at this location. So we'll place a doom on you, which gives us 2 clues. And then Silas can move in here, and we can advance. No, come back here, Padma screams. As soon as she figures out your plan. You can't leave me here. I have been chosen. What a nerd. Ishtaka looks back at her with a pitying glance. The two of them share a knowing look for a short moment, and you hear Padma cry. How could you? Ishtaka pays her no heed, turning back to face you. Go, I'll be right behind you. Shake off your fear and step through the rift. Resolution 1. If I gained those clues on that turn, we actually would have, like, impressed Ishtaka. I am mad at myself for that. All right. Damn, we were just so close. Just let me have it, chat. Just give it to me. Just say I did it. 2 paths are known to us. Alright. The Harbinger is still alive, and now I believe he has 8 damage on him? Nice. How much else does this guy have? 20? Cool. Alright, so we're going to add some Yig's Fury, which I believe is just 1. It's just this guy. We were 1. I mean, actually, in all fairness, it would have actually made this part, because we wouldn't have had the resources to... I mean, we could have just used a lockpicks. I don't know, man. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, but what can you do? So we'll go to 5 Yig's Fury, and then we're going to get Victory X +1 for each in the victory display. So it's going to be just 3 experience. Are you fucking having a laugh, game? All that, and it's 3 experience? Are you kidding me? I did it, and I don't get any bonus experience for, you know, maybe doing this location? All that, and I don't even get this? Alright, Jungle Beckons. We have gas that we can spend. There's gas over here. Glug, 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 glug. Just gotta drink it down. If Investigator has the map, we do not have a map, so we have not mapped the way forward. And we can each eat a food. We're going to eat our own food. Silas and Trish aren't, like, good friends. They each are eating their own food. Check your supply. If each investigator with medicine may cross off a poisoned. We have not been poisoned. If any investigator has the canteen. That looks like a canteen from far away, but that is actually just a compass. No canteen. And Ishtaka's faith is not restored because we were 1. We didn't even matter. That freaking thing didn't even matter. Damn. I should have just did it. Ah! That's okay. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. It went actually, I think all things considered, that went very well. We got no trauma. We got some experience. The only thing is we just didn't we didn't like have our faith restored, which is okay. Like, it's fine. But I'm not upset with how that went at all. I think that was a very clean Boundary Beyond. I just wish that my auto fails were a little bit less plentiful. But what can you do? Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and as always, GG's.